One of the reasons of why people experience drama in the workplace is because they get stuck in what is called the gap. The gap is the place between where you are and where you want to be. The first step is to identify the gap. Identifying the gap is all about giving yourself and your team the resources to weather the storm and withstand the drama.
Hey Liddy, so how was your weekend?
It's good. How was yours?
Yeah, mine was okay.
Good. Yeah, my dog got really sick this weekend. He went all over the house. It was disgusting. So I'm really stressed out. We have to get a cleaner. I don't have money. I don't know what I'm doing with this job either.
Yeah, I get you.
It's tough. I mean, we're sitting there calling all these people for hours and then not getting any money for it unless we sell. And we always have the same person getting a performance bonus. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it gets tiring. It makes me not want to wake up in the morning for this.
Pretty much. So you guys excited to hear the best performer?
Okay, guys, let's get this meeting started. Of course, we're here to talk about our top performer. Of course, it's Darlene from the past 5 years. Here's your bonus check for your awesome sales. Would you like anything to say to your slackers over here?
I just want to say that you've been the best manager I've had, and it's been an honor being an employee of yours.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, let's get this day started. I want you to sell. You guys need to bring it up. I say this every day, and you're just not doing it. Okay, so let's get this started. Ready? Okay.
When managing the gap, we have to remember to analyze the two kinds of gaps. The first one is the physical journey. This entails all the practical ways you get from point A to point B. In Munder Duffelin, our physical gap is the need for a rise in sales. Point A is when paper sales were at an all-time low. The goal is to reach point B, which is a positive rise in sales. Here it is useful to utilize the reinforcement theory, where we can reinforce favorable behaviors and in doing so, motivate people.
I hate these meetings.
I know. It's just really annoying. I know she's sitting right here and she can obviously hear us, but, the bonus check goes to the same person every month.
Every month. You know what? I can't listen to this. Something has to change. I'm going to have a discussion with her.
The second gap is the non-physical journey. It comprises the components of the spiritual, emotional, and mental process you experience while getting from point A to point B. It is often the most challenging because as a leader, you have to be aware of the physical and mental challenges that your team may experience. Here we can try implementing social learning theory, which uses social pressure and observation for learning, which leads to self-efficacy and motivation.
So I was actually in the workroom with the other employees, and they were having a discussion about how they're not motivated because we're only paid per commission, and they felt that it would be better if they had some sort of incentive to be motivated and actually sell more. And I was actually researching this book. With this book, it's called Stop Workplace Drama, and it had some interesting ideas about motivation and making sure employees get the most out of their workplace. And I feel like we should have some sort of meeting or a discussion with the other employees so they don't feel bad that I always end up getting the bonus checks. Do you feel like that would be a good idea?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I've been noticing that sales have been going down. They aren't really motivated. They aren't really doing what the job actually entails. So I think that we should call a meeting, just to see how they feel. And maybe it's me, maybe I should change to help motivate them more, so that's good. Okay. I like that.
All right.
It's easy to lose clarity when stuck in the gap. The clearer you are, the easier it is to stay the course and deal with the challenges presented. This is why when making the goals, they must be SMART. Specific, measurable, attainable, reasonable, and timely. The problem is many people lose sight of the goal because they are not properly tracked. In order to avoid this, you must learn to use a dashboard to track progress towards goals. Many times, our competing goals are out of conscious awareness and the lines become blurred. If you feel confused, you're faced with an integrity gap. Instead of feeling uneasy, we have to remember the expectancy theory of motivation that will show us how making more effort will improve performance, which will bring a reward, and the valence we put to that reward. At Dunder Mifflin's second meeting, they emphasized that they are a team and need to work like one in order to improve. They use coaching and mentoring strategies.
Okay, guys, I called you guys into this meeting because me and Darlene had a discussion before this, and she brought to my attention some of the concerns you had about lack of motivation. She's been reading the book Stop Workplace Drama, and she just identified, ways to solve this issue. She brought up the idea of a SWOT. So I'm going to hand the floor over to her just so she can, better, talk to you guys better and help you to see what our plan would be for the future.
Okay, guys. So in this book, Stop Workplace Drama, they mention SWOT analysis, and each letter stands for something. So our strengths would be the fact that we're all a team, we're all good employees, we're all here for the right reasons. So I believe that is something that we can work with. Our weakness is a lack of motivation, and we really need to improve on that. The opportunity is we need to come to some sort of consensus about being more motivated and being daily motivated to actually come to work and do our job. And then T is a threat. The threat is that we would lose our team and lose the synchronization that we have as a team, and having high employee turnover would not be beneficial to our company.
There are 2 questions in the gap. 1, do I know what is required? And 2, am I willing to do what is required? The employers at Dunder Mifflin know what is required of them. However, they need motivation. They are unmotivated due to a feeling of the bonus being unfair. Same person always gets it, and there's no other pay except commission.
So, based on what she's saying, I just want you guys to feel like you have somebody to talk to. So I think that, because she's been the top performer, that she, whenever you guys have questions, you should talk to her. And I think that this will kind of help shorten the gap from where we are now to where we need to be. So I think that to get us from, where we were, which is A, to B, where we need to be, I think that I'm going to offer you guys a base salary, just so you can feel more motivated. You can come to work feeling like, okay, even though I'm not doing a great day, having a great day selling, I still have, a base pay to, kind of pick up for it to help me feel like, I'm still doing something right.
The process of shortening the gap is a crucial part of any goal-setting process. Even though the leader may be motivated, if the team isn't motivated, nothing will change. When the team feels that the goal is unattainable, it causes them to be unmotivated. However, when the goals are realistic, they find more sense in working towards them. Using dashboard metrics to help track goals makes it easier to evaluate whether the progress in terms of shortening the gap is moving in a positive or negative direction. Tracking goals to determine where employees stand in relation to the standards that are expected can be measured through incentive program goals and quarterly performance evaluations. The manager in the paper sales company made it clear about what she expected from her employees, and when rewards were given to recognize high sales, the team was more motivated to strive towards getting the bonus checks. When employees know what their standards are, and when these standards are clearly defined, it helps when the managers recognize them for going above those standards.
So the next 3 months, when the quarter ends, it's going to be like a trial period, just to see if things are actually changing. So, within that time, we're going to have the 2 bonuses for the top 2 performers.
The manager and the paper sale team set a 3-month assessment period to help measure if keeping the motivation of her team at a high level would in turn help achieve higher sales. This allowed her to keep her expectations specific so her team knew what to strive for. Measurable by being able to track the increase in sales, attainable and realistic by setting realistic goals for her team to attain per day, and timely by limiting the efforts of making changes to a 3-month period.
So how was your weekend, guys?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty relaxing.
Yeah, I did a lot this weekend too.
That's cool. What'd you do?
I finally cleaned my house, so I'm kind of happy about that.
That's cool. My dog's not sick anymore.
Oh,
that's a
that's
great.
great.
That's a good thing.
That's good
I guess.
news. Yeah.
So you guys excited for this meeting? You guys think you did good?
Yeah, I think
Actually, I feel like we all did really good this time.
Yeah, I
all
feel like
around,
we've
so.
improved. Like things really have changed.
Definitely.
And I definitely noticed an improvement in all of our performances
Yeah.
ever since that meeting.
And we're all getting along,
Right.
and it's not like, you know, no one wants to kill each other anymore.
Happy
So
family.
yeah, pretty much.
It is.
Hey.
You guys like, oh. So hey guys, how you guys doing?
Good.
How was your weekend?
Good.
Was
How was
that
yours?
Okay. Are you guys excited for this meeting? See who won?
Very
See
good.
who's
Yeah.
been performing, you know,
Yes.
top from the top.
Definitely.
Okay, guys. So, want to start off by saying you guys, you know, did a great job these last couple months. I'm really proud of you guys. You know, you really picked it up. I'm really starting to see, you know, the motivation in you guys. I'm really happy. Coming from a manager to you guys, I don't feel like your manager. I feel more of you like, you know, your friend, you know. So we got this. We got this. So, it's that time. Check time. Let's see who got it. Is it Darlene, top performer? Or is it the rest of you guys? All right. So, ready to announce it?
It was me.
So, number 1 goes to Laura.
Thank you.
Good job.
Guys.
Now, for the second check, is it Darlene? Has she really been, you know, pulling her weight? Has she, you know, beat you guys? Here you go, Jessica. You know, you really, the last 2 days, you know, you really, you know, outsmarted her with those paper sales.
So you guys want to go grab lunch or something?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, my treat, you know, for the 2 new winners.
Oh,
yeah.
Darlene.
Darlene. Come on, Susie. Maybe you'll get it next time.
Yeah, maybe I will.
This book didn't say this would happen.
You know, you really, the last 2 days, you know, you really, you know, outsmarted her with those paper sales. Man, how do you feel?
Alright, we're good.
We're cutting that part out. No, wait, hold on. And
I
then
thought it was supposed to be you and someone else.
Yeah, but I felt like to
It's
make
alright.
it more.
that was fine. That was fine.
Yeah,
You
more
said
fun.
Yo, there's like a twist. Yeah, there's a twist in there. How do you feel now?
Now she's gonna be like, damn it, I like the way it was before. I don't need all of you guys. I just want my money.
Ready?
Wait,
Wait, which way should I walk?
wait, like me?
Walking.
No, like me. Alright, come from here, right?
That's how that's the library.
But don't face the camera.
What do you mean?
Like, I'll be like following you, walking into the room, walking in.
Why don't you just walk?
Do you think Josh should come from this way? Because it looks like the library from that way.
So
Should I start it over, or you think you can edit it
I
from
don't
you
know.
guys talking here?
It might be hard to edit it because you
Let's
were
just
talking
start over.
before.
It's only the first one
Okay.
anyway.
So like when you put it down though,
When I put it down, don't start talking until it's actually down, because I feel like the camera might be a little shaky and it's gonna
Yeah.
look weird, so she can't edit it.
Is this a good
come
angle?
up more. Like,
Go back more. Go back more.
I'm so tall of this. Okay, like this. All right.
Just walk.
Don't make me laugh, Lene. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Kind of awkward.
All right.
3, 2.
Okay, guys, so I called you guys in this. Damn, I'm talking to you.
Up to them, man. Up to them.
Come on, we got this.